Well, the Pentagon is a functional building. It was from the beginning. It was well conceived, reasonably well executed. There were glitches, of course, but in the main, it was a remarkable construction feat to be accomplished in only 15 months. It's thought-provoking to realize that the original building, was put up in about 15 months at a cost of about $50 million for the building. The renovation has cost, I suppose, something in the order of almost 100 times as much as the original building. It became necessary, clearly necessary, in the 1980s when the building began to show very obvious signs of decay.
The building was pretty run down. The electrical and plumbing systems, especially the air handling systems, this building really did need to be refreshed. I recall being in an office where we actually put cheesecloth over the weather masters to try to filter the soot out of the air. And that's not an exaggeration. It simply was a place that really needed some repair.
The Pentagon Renovation Program really began under Doc Cook in 1973 approximately, when he went to the Congress repeatedly to tell them this building needed to be repaired and rebuilt, and making the argument that we should try to do that in a way that was energy efficient, that was OSHA compliant, and was a productive place to work in.
Well, I think the main challenge with the renovation over so many years has been communications, maintaining communications with the multiple teams that are involved in the renovation work and the security work that supports that, and also making sure that the mission of the department and of these important components who work here in the Pentagon could continue.
We looked at every system to modernize. We took all the electrical systems, the mechanical systems. We looked at all the IT systems, the more robust security systems.
I think one has to begin with the day after, 9/12. An incredible day where almost every single employee of this building came to work. A demonstration of their courage and commitment. And this is a small city, and that small city, which was wounded grievously on September 11th, 2001, rose again, i.e. the Phoenix Project, a year later, and it was quite an extraordinary accomplishment.
To see how the whole organization and the customers coming together to rebuild the wedge or the area which was hit by 9/11. I think just seeing everyone working together, making sure that any of the bureaucratic issues we usually deal with, that everyone was just cutting through those issues to make sure the work gets done. I think that was rewarding, just to see how a group could get together and get the job done.
My sister-in-law, Lori, my brother Dave's wife, had a very poignant quote that I still remember. When she was asked about it, she goes, "I wish the hole in my heart could be rebuilt as quickly." The Pentagon Memorial Project shows the country and the world what great things can happen when we all work together to create something good. It is truly a great testament to all of us working together to make sure we created something historic and remembered the lives of each and every one of the 184 people who died at the Pentagon.
The renovation did succeed in making the building safer and more secure, two very top priorities.
I think the general working environment for Pentagon employees has gone up significantly.
Today, of course, we have an austere building, but it's a very functional building. It's light and airy, and the air quality is so much better. And not to mention that we have health safety systems like fire suppression that just didn't exist in the building before it was renovated.
Bright, well lit, better concourse, improved conference center, improved fitness facilities. These are all things that people see every day, and that makes a difference, and they have a positive impact. But just as importantly, the things they don't see, like the improved life safety capabilities and sprinklers and security systems, the improved information technology capabilities, all these are just as important. Stripping this building down to its core and then thoughtfully building it back up, thinking about the dynamic future that we'd be facing, I just find that tremendously impressive.
Well, the Pentagon has become one of the great symbols of the United States worldwide.
Every one of us had a pride in doing the renovation program itself and making sure that gets completed and be good. The building is good for everyone who walks in the building.
This is not the kind of project that any single individual has been responsible for from front to back. It was a remarkable piece of engineering and a remarkable execution to have done all this without interrupting the mission of the Department of Defense.